Hello Leo, lovely Leo. So this is a general reading for Sun, Moon or Rising for February. Healing Tarot, so it's what areas of your life require some kind of healing, and it's about happiness, how to make yourself happy this month, and then we finish with a message from Spirit. Okay, so the card I have pulled for what part of Leo's soul needs healing is divine guidance. So this is very similar to the Hierophant. Obviously the meanings in these cards are slightly different to traditional tarot, obviously all tarot. But yeah, so this can obviously mean about structure in life. The Hierophant is about structure and kind of searching for a meaning. Now, traditional structure, as we think about it, is kind of family, is kind of institutions, and kind of, I always think it's about what we're supposed to do, which is bullshit really. It can be religion, so it can be kind of looking for some kind of outward guidance and reflection, because this picture, he looks like a priest, doesn't he? And we've got all the different symbols at the bottom for different religions. So yeah, it's kind of like looking for spiritual guidance, but it's also about, so it can be meaning like looking for a mentor, a spiritual teacher, like I say, a priest, a kind of just, you're just looking for the other meaning in life, and the spiritual meaning. Obviously, given it what's going on at the time, at the moment, we're kind of, I suppose a lot of us are kind of looking at other things, because everything we've kind of taken for granted or relied on as such, external forces, have been taken away, and at the minute we're just kind of locked in our houses. So that is a time for us to kind of turn inwards. It can, like I say, mean tradition in a family, traditional position, traditional family values, but it is also, this card is ruled by Taurus, so that is about structure and order. And in comparison to the High Priestess, because he's kind of like the not next to the High Priestess, that's the wrong word, but he would be compared to the High Priestess. She's more intuitive and uses her psychic abilities. This is structured, it's very down to earth, it's very grounded. But if you are looking for some meaning in life, see if you can surround yourself by other spiritual people or a mentor, so that you can kind of get this spiritual guidance that you're seeking. So I think for me it's kind of looking inward, but then also looking out, but then seeking, and from an external sense, someone who can help guide you at this time to kind of help you feel more grounded and more I don't want to say at peace, that's the right word, but feel more grounded. And then how you can heal your soul is, well, this is a lovely card. It's all about lovings and blessings, because it's a 10. It's like the ultimate kind of happiness. But I also think, because it's about harmonious relationships and I think it's looking at what you've got in your life, looking at being grateful for this beautiful, all the love that you've got around you. It might not feel that way, but you've got lots of love and support and beauty around you at the minute. You know, a lovely relationship, happy family life. Kind of look at that richness that you have around you. This can sometimes be because it's almost like you've got everything, it can be slightly stifling sometimes as well. But look at what you have around you. It may feel stifling at the minute because we're all locked in, we're all together, but try and take a pause and look at the beauty of it all. Okay, and then what changes will come from the healing? We've got the Knight of Gabrielle. So the Gabrielle cards are all kind of fire energy, passion, movement, so things moving very swiftly. So this is about taking action. So the Knights, it can be a person as well, it can be someone who's younger, but it's kind of having that passion to move forward for a cause. It's like when it's kind of embracing that kind of young, fiery energy. So being really impassioned by a cause or a situation and moving ahead, but also instinctively knowing what to do and having confidence as well, confidence in yourself and knowing what is the right way forward. So you kind of go in from looking outwards. I mean, this can also mean as well working with your guides, meditating, taking a meditation, taking a class, but looking for the spiritual side of life rather than the material side. So it's all about, it is a very spiritual card and a spiritual journey. And then we've got what changes I need to make to become truly happy. And this is the Seven of Michael, and this shows a man. He's at what looks like a crossroads. One path is slightly darker, the other path is kind of brighter and greener, maybe the road less travelled, and you've got Archangel Michael there to help guide you. And this is about, this card is telling you that there's a better way of doing things. The way that you've done things previously might not be the best course of action for you. So it's about making a choice and just look at things differently. So you might have usually gone about doing something a particular way. Maybe look at doing things a different way. Maybe asking other people for their help and guidance. There is a little bit of a warning with this one as well. It says if you do work with somebody else, be careful about giving too much away. But if it's not in a working situation, if it's just about you to feel truly happy, you feel that you need to do something different, like I say, take a different path. Don't take the usual bright, I mean, the bright path can be the easier path, but that may be not what you need right now. Even though this path looks a bit kind of darker and a bit foggier and a bit gloomier, it doesn't mean that it's the wrong path. So just look at doing things differently and see what happens, because sometimes if we keep following the same patterns, it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get a better outcome, does it? So sometimes we have to kind of change up either the way we're thinking or decisions that we make can bring a different resolution to us. And then the last card I've got is Message from Spirit. And this is all about communication, things moving quickly, lots of action, lots of movement, things moving really, really quickly. And it's also about important communications as well. So we've got the birds which are flying around, which is all to do with communication and movement, fast movement as well. If you think about a bird moves very quickly. So yeah, it's about things moving very, very quickly. And then I'm just going to pull one of my The Universe Has Your Back cards by Gabrielle Bernstein, which are really lovely cards, and they kind of have a different meaning to them. Okay. Create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. So that's a really lovely card, a really beautiful message to kind of end on. It's quite a long one, but I'll just leave it there for a few minutes so you can just have a look at that card. But yeah, so this is about being mindful of your thoughts and the way that you think about things. And just realise that you are love and there are miracles around us all the time. Okay, so I hope that this reading was helpful and that you could take something. Obviously not all of it's going to resonate with you, because it's a general reading. But if there are little bits of it that you can resonate with you, then that's wonderful. So take care.